Clipper Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Beeb. You are tuned into Full Clip Clippers Unleashed. Tonight we got a good one. The Clippers going against the Chicago Bulls. Now, you know everyone, since they were kids, been a Chicago Bulls fan, since Michael Jordan graced that floor a long time ago. We talking about Space Jam, Jordans, all that good stuff, Nike. But that's not what we're here tonight. We're here to watch the Clippers take home a victory tonight versus a struggling Chicago's Bulls team. Now, you're probably thinking, how are they struggling? They're currently sitting 10th in the East, and that's not too good. Billy is trying to get his boys together. There has been a lot of swirls going around the Chicago Bulls about trading Levine or trading Vucevic. It's been a lot going on, so the Clippers got to take care of business tonight. The Clippers are going to be somewhat shorthanded. There has been some news about Kawhi not playing, but there was also news about Zubac. He's kind of questionable. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a moment. We're going to jump in the presser with Ty Lue to get a little bit more information.
They don't be posting the pregame.
They don't?
No.
Okay.
They only post the audio for pregame, so start over.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either until last night when I tried to do it after Michael did it.
Okay.
And I don't know if you noticed on this show, I started using the lower thirds too. It's like your name pop up.
Okay.
I was telling Michael yesterday, nigga, I'm starting being lazy, bro. Like,
all right.
We gotta beef this shit up.
You ready?
All right.
Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy Beeb. You tuned into Full Clips, Clippers Unleashed. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I solo? Michael's not here today, but that's okay. The Clippers have an interesting matchup tonight versus the Chicago Bulls. Now, this thing was going to be rocky because, you know, the Chicago Bulls fans travel well ever since Michael Jordan graced that floor. But we're not worried about that and all those good memories. We're worried about the Clippers taking home a victory tonight against the struggling Chicago's Bulls team coming out of the East. Now, it's kind of crazy tonight. Kawhi Leonard, we know, is not playing back-to-backs. You know, it's slowly going to be ramping them up, so we're just going to go ahead and get that out. Kawhi is not going to be playing a lot in the back-to-backs. Let's just get that out there on the table. But an interesting one is Zubac. Zubac actually injured his eye the previous night against the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's not going to be available tonight, which is a big hit for this Clippers team because we all know Zu's presence in the middle, being that double-double machine, not alone in points, but on that board. So we're going to see how the Clippers are going to adjust tonight. But I do have great news, Clipper Nation. James Harden, Norman Powell will be soon up tonight to take on the task because this Clipper team has been used to with Kawhi not playing, but it's going to be a new element with Zubac not playing. So I do expect some big minutes tonight from Mo Bamba. Now, a lot of folks been looking at Mo Bamba like, hey, what is he going to do? So tonight is a proven game for Mo Bamba and also Kai Jones coming off the bench. So I do expect this Clippers team to necessarily play fast, even though they play the back-to-back. That can't be an excuse because everyone plays back-to-back, but they got to be careful because if the Chicago Bulls teams take off like I know they can, they're a very fast-paced team, the Clippers will be in trouble. So Clipper Nation, stay tuned for the results at the end of the game. And again, it's your boy B, Full Clip, Clippers Unleashed. Let's go.
Michael Matthew here, Full Clip Clippers Unleashed. As you can see, we are here at the clip shop where we are here. Tammy's inside. She's in there looking for some of that new hot gear, the Clipper City Edition 23-24 season. It's really dope. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Let's go inside with Tammy and see what she has.
All right, Clippers fans, the 2024-25 City Edition gear has dropped for the LA Clippers. They have all kind of cool sweatsuits. I really, really like this one. It looks cozy. I love the puffy print. They've got hoodies. They've got jackets. They have jerseys. They have tote bags, hats. They have everything that you need for the 2024-2025 City Edition. Grab it before it's gone. I'm thinking about getting something myself. What do you think I would look like in this? Who knows?
Good.
Could we just start with just some updates on some guys for you today?
Yeah.
You want me to ask about them?
What you mean?
Well, who isn't playing for you guys?
Who's what?
Who is and isn't playing for you guys?
Who's what?
Who's playing tonight?
Well, what are you saying?
Who is and who isn't
Oh,
playing
who
for
is and who isn't?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Zoo's out and Kawhi's out.
Everyone else is good to go?
Yes, sir.
I know you talked about kind of penciling this stretch as a monitoring the minutes and everything. Do you think you'll do that tonight with guys like James and Norm and Katie with the knee that he has?
You said monitor the minutes?
Yeah.
No, we got to go for it. I mean, like I said, just game by game, and guys are feeling good, and that's how we want to take this hard stretch. You know, we know it's 6 and 9 days, and just taking it game by game, and just when we come out of the game, just see how guys are feeling, and just kind of go from there. And so right now, everyone's feeling good, so we're just, going to play our normal minutes.
After the game, it looked like Zoo's eye was pretty irritated. Has it gotten much worse, or how's it looking now compared to last
Yeah, it
game?
got worse last night, and then he got some things done, to it. So hopefully it won't be too long. But it did swell up on him last night, and it was a tough blow. So, Zoo misses a game. It's got to be pretty serious. So hopefully we can get him back sooner than later.
So Zoo being out, Mo and Kai, they haven't played 20 minutes in the game yet this season. How do you proceed just getting ready for those guys to play, and what are you looking for from those guys against the Bulls?
Yeah, we have full confidence in those guys, and a lot of times, as a backup center, it's tough because a lot of teams play small in that second unit, which has been tough for Mo. But I think he's played a lot better over the last 5-6 games, and so tonight would be his opportunity to start and just kind of see how it is for him, knowing Vucevic is shooting the ball really well. And so we got confidence in Mo and Kai, and so just got to be ready to play tonight.
What do you feel he has gotten better at specifically over these last
Rebounding the basketball. He's been really good at rebounding the ball. He's made a couple of shots. But the biggest thing, just a pick-and-roll defense of staying in line with the basketball, contested shots at the basket, which he's done a really good job at.
Coach, how do you feel about back-to-backs? You guys had a tough schedule starting the season off, the last few years having tough schedules. What's your personal feeling about back-to-backs and 3 and 4 nights, stuff like that?
It's just part of the game, just got to be mentally tough. I think the stretch we're going through right now, we talked about it before we hit, and just got to be mentally tough. Take it game by game. Don't look at it as 6 games in 9 nights, or 4 and 5. Just take it game by game. And our guys have done a good job with that. And so tonight, it's no different. We got to come out ready to play. This team plays fast. They play hard. And we got to get back in transition and make sure we make them play against our half-court defense.
Ty, on the second night of a back-to-back, are there any key indicators early in a game if the team doesn't have energy, it doesn't have the pop in their step that you can kind of see early on and kind of try to adjust with?
Yeah, you can see it, at times, but you just got to fight through it. I think once the game gets started, it could be a slow start, but then you got to pick it up as the game goes along. So just hopefully tonight everyone feels well. We've got some guys who are going to play tonight who haven't played, so just hopefully they can bring that energy.
Go back to Zuch. Having the opportunity to produce like he has is one thing, but doing it like he has this season is obviously a big step for him. He's fallen a couple rebounds shy of a lot of 2020 games this year. Just what have you made of how he's handled the opportunity to be the guy that he's kind of called upon to be?
No, yeah, he's been great. He's worked hard to get to this point. So when I first got here, was able to take over. We played through Zoo a lot. Just he knew his hook shot was really good, but now he's getting better and better, every year. And so putting the work in, getting better, and so we trust him. Not only the coaching staff, but the players trust him as well. Like being up 11, calling a timeout, going to Zoo, he get that, 3-point play yesterday was big for us. We came out of timeout, not one player said anything. So that means, they trust him and they trust delivering the ball in those situations. So that was good.
I know in the past you mentioned having to talk to him about finishing strong at the basket and being strong around the rim. Have you noticed that maybe you haven't had to do that as much this year? He's just been more aggressive down there?
Yeah, he's been more aggressive. I think when teams are switching, doing a better job of just, sealing, being aggressive, making teams either foul you or, you get a basket, and just being more forceful down there under the basket. He's done that this year. So hopefully we can continue to grow in that area.
Thank you.
Everybody ready? Come on, let's go. The Refund Show! Let's go! The Refund Show! Let's go!
Clipper Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Beeve. Full clip, Clippers Unleashed. I know you see me by myself. My Kel's out of office today. But a lot of things were out of office today. The Clippers took home a tough L tonight versus the Chicago Bulls, 112-99. It was just a tough night after a back-to-back. And again, we always sit here and say, hey, the players should play every single game. Two players wasn't playing tonight. Zubac and Kawhi Leonard was not playing tonight. And just to let everyone know, the Clippers have a very tough schedule ahead with 6 games and 9 nights. So it's kind of one of those games you didn't want to lose, but you kind of understand what's going on. But we're going to take a moment, step into the press room with Ty Lue.
You know, and so they came in, they attacked us. I thought defensively they did a good job of mixing the zone and man up, you know, to keep us all balanced. And offensively, we just played way too slow. Like, we let them get back, let them get set. And when you're playing small, you got to play fast. And we talked about it. Like, we got to make sure we push the pace. Vucevic can't get back in transition and get to his matchup. But we played too slow. They was able to do some good things defensively. And the only good thing about us offensively tonight, we only had 10 turnovers. So, you know, got up 94 shots, but we took care of the basketball. But overall, like I said, they beat us in every facet of the game.
Hey, Coach, so in that third quarter, Zach LaVine kind of went off, got 35 points at the end of the game. What's such a tough cover? You guys do a lot of different guys. And what do you think is a tough cover? Why he's able to get the shots he was able to get and get to the rim and shoot threes and stuff like that?
Because he's a really good player, you know, and so I didn't think we did a good job of shrinking. We could have went to the fire a little earlier, you know, defensively just try to get it out of his hands. So, you know, like I said, he had it going. And then the biggest thing, we just fouled him too much. Like, when he got to the basket, you know, shooting one-foot runners, we're fouling him while he's going through. And he was able to get to the free throw line 10 times as well, you know, so we got to be better with that.
See, I think you already alluded to this, but that second quarter, y'all hit the paint incredibly well. What worked with that second unit in particular?
Say it again.
In the second quarter, y'all hit the paint really well. And so what worked with that second unit where y'all were able to have the kind
we got
of success?
stops. He was able to get stops. And so when we got stops, we was able to get out and run in transition and get to the paint, get to the basket. And then when you don't get stops, you know, you're taking the ball out every single time. When you're playing against a set defense, it makes it tougher, you know. And so that second unit came in that second quarter. We went small. We got some stops, and we was able to get out in transition a little bit more.
Ty, what have you seen out of your small ball lineup? There's a couple games now where you haven't gone with a big in the second unit. Just what have you seen out of those minutes? Anything that you've liked or maybe haven't liked?
I like us defensively. I don't like us offensively.
What's wrong offensively?
It's nasty.
Are there things with that second unit that could be done to remedy that, or is that like
we can play faster? We can get to the second and third action like we talk about every single day, and just do what we ask you to do. You know, so we don't do that. You know, we look bad. You know, but if you continue to play the game, if you don't have it, get to the second, third action. Teams are going to give you the answer to the test. If you stand in one spot and we hold the basketball, it's easy to load up. There's nowhere to go. You know, so when we play like that, like I said, it's tough.
Ty, obviously, no one likes to lose, but in a loss like this, are you able to find positives in this where you can kind of recalibrate and kind of get it going again after this?
Oh, we had no choice but to get it going again, but I don't see any positives out of this game.
Not a single. I mean, you mentioned the turnovers were down,
Okay,
so
we'll take that one.
you can't find a second one though.
No.
Oh.
Was the heavy minutes that James and Norm played, was that out of necessity?
Tonight? Yeah.
Hey, we're back from the presser with Ty Lue, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Ty, he wasn't feeling it. It just was an off night tonight, right? The Clippers took home a victory the previous night with the Los Angeles Lakers, but they came out tonight kind of flat. And those are the kind of remedies that take place when you play in a back-to-back, right? But the team has to find a way. Zach LaVine went off with 35 points. Norman Powell answered with 20-plus points. James Harden was also a positive, but the team took home an L. It was a lot of things going on with the team, a lot of standing still, not too much ball movement. And again, we can equate to that being because of a back-to-back, but championship teams and teams of championship aspirations find a way to win these type of games versus teams like the Chicago Bulls, who are currently was 10th in the East and things like that. But it's going to be okay. The Clippers are back Wednesday night versus the world champ Boston Celtics. Now, this is going to be an interesting game, right? The Clippers have to take full advantage of this because this is a team that if the Clippers have championship aspirations like I know they do, this is a team that they would face coming out of the East. So the Clippers have to necessarily buckle up for that game because that's going to be a tough game against Tatum and Jaylen Brown and things like that. But Clipper Nation, it's okay. This is one of the games we take on the chin, and we're going to go ahead and keep marching forward as we knock out this crazy hectic week due to rescheduling due to the LA fires and things like that. So Clipper Nation, buckle your seatbelts, take a break on Tuesday. I will see you back here Wednesday night inside Into a Dome against the Boston Celtics. See you soon.